Hey there! You're now listening to the Beautiful Mind and Soul podcast. Join me, Shimi Hapai, your product launch engineer, as we unravel the secrets of successful minds and souls nowadays. Don't forget to follow and subscribe in our podcast channels. Let's begin! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Beautiful Mind and Soul podcast, where stories of faith, courage, and success inspire you to dream big and take action. I am your host, Shimi Hapai, and I'm very excited for our interview for today. Today's guest is the founder and CEO at Automated 10x your business using chatbot ads and funnels. He's also an agency partner at Active Campaigns, Shopify, and Manychat. So these are big companies. I know them all. Let's welcome Benji Malinaw.
Oh,
Woo!
thank you, everyone. Thank you for inviting me here. It's my pleasure to be here and to be able to share my not only my story but my backstory as well. I think there's so many like nuggets or small pieces of lessons that your audience can learn. I am so excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're so happy and blessed to have you here, Sir Benji, because you are so inspiring in what you do and you're helping a lot of people nowadays, especially with the automated and how you branded yourself, personal branding. So this is how what we are going to learn from you. Then aside from your wonderful backstory. So speaking of the story, now let's start with that. I'm very curious as always to know the success stories of my guests here in the Beautiful Mind and Soul podcast because I believe that yung audience po natin will learn a lot from these stories of faith, courage, and success.
Uh, Yeah, it's I think we all have story. So may mga individual tayong story, but I can say na my mine is unique in my very own way. So there are like so many there's so many like backstory and wins as well. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be able to share this knowledge, to share this experience with you guys. And any questions that you may have for me, I'm happy to answer that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's our first question will be what is your success story, sir? What happened before that lead you to where you are right now? As of course, automation specialist, and you're also currently studying international studies.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're in a different time zone right now. So we're privileged to have you here in the podcast. So yeah, sir, that what is your backstory?
My backstory is first is very short one, but it's a lot of thought to it. Like I came from broken family, so one day sinabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na this is the experience na hindi ko gustong ma-experience ng mga anak ko ng future mga anak ko. So and then napaka dahil nga we came from broken family, so napakahirap yung experience ko. So but habang yung iba is yung kahirapan is ginagawa nilang excuses. So for me, I did that as a motivation to move forward, because we all have the same starting point in life. I believe that, but our destination is different based on our motivations. So yeah, that's my backstory. That's my story behind my success.
Wow, so it's more about being motivated na to have that better future, no? Na it's just whatever you have in the previous years of your life, it will not define your future. You create your own destiny, as they say, and take action as always. So thank you for sharing that inspiring story na hindi naman perfect lagi sa simula,
Of course,
but
of
we
course.
have everything. And of course, God is in control. keep the
Tapos,
faith, move move forward lagi sa buhay. Wag ano, mag-dwell kung saan ka man na feeling mo na-stuck ka in a rut or hole na hindi ka makalabas. No, you can do something. And as with all these people na naging guest ko dito, they did something kaya nga na-reach nila itong place where they are right now. So, thank you for that. And then, one thing na very curious din po ako is all about personal branding. Is it something that you applied in your own self, in your business, and how can this help other businesses also nowadays?
um, before I answer that questions, I just want to say that we can actually have business without personal branding. So,
Wow.
yan lang yung gusto kong sabihin din. But, um, think a bit like personal branding is the foundation. This is the foundation of that business, of your business. So, when you build a business around your personal brand, which is, by the way, our personal brand is it's composed of our values as a person, our identity, our story, and
Yeah.
like when you build your business around your personal branding, personal values, personal backstory, people will love you, people will rally behind you, people will connect with you because you build your brand you build your business around your personal brand. Now, there is also a disadvantage to this framework. So let's say you destroy your personal brand, so as your business. So that's the disadvantages of the personal branding with the business. So, but again, if I were to build my empire today, I would first build my personal brand. How to build a personal brand by sharing what you know, by providing value to people, because that's actually you build your following. So, and then by collaborations, by collaborations with other influencer leader within your site circle, because as a businessman or as entrepreneur, I would say that you cannot build your following by yourself. You can, but it will take a very long time. You can build a faster way to do. The faster way to do that is to use an existing audience of someone else audience, of someone else personal brand. So why would I say that? Ito yung the power, the essence of collaborations, the essence of podcast, the essence of being a guest in someone else's podcast. So that's how you build your personal brand more faster. So yan yun.
Yeah, I love the golden nuggets there, sir, because yeah, personal branding is foundational, building that foundational character as the brand, and then they will follow you because there's a real person behind that brand na nakikita talaga nila. They can see you, they know you, and sabi nyo nga, no, they will love you, your stories
Yes,
and your insights that you are sharing. That's why, yeah, ano siya eh, parang two faces of a coin. If you build
exactly.
your brand properly, definitely mag-grow yan. Pero if you yourself, you are branding pero hindi ka naman nagiging responsible in what you do, of course, it will backfire dun sa brand mo. So,
Exactly.
it's all about commitment and consistency kasi mahirap din talaga nowadays to build a brand if you are not consistent. This is a long-term process. And hindi lang siya parang after 1 month, 2 months, o 2 months, okay ka na, nakapag-post ka. No, you
No,
need to
it's
be committed and consistent. And then, of course, collaboration.
exactly.
Tamang-tama, which is, yeah, mahirap if you are solopreneur. That's why you need to be mindful that there are other people as well who had the same position before na nasa position mo, pero it's now doing great. You can collaborate with them, help them, and then, of course, you will have this mutual relationship na you help each other grow then in this business. So thank you for that. That's a quick overview of how personal branding works, and it really works for you din, sir, no? Kasi ngayon you have a lot of following, you have your students, and even kahit nasa ibang bansa kayo, you can reach this group of people kasi may network na kayo eh. So that's
Exactly.
very
But
important.
but again, um may nagtatanong sa akin, yung may nagtatanong lang sa akin, so how did you able to build a brand?
Yeah.
Uh, Very short answer, sabi ko, by starting. Sabi ko lang, by start.
True,
So,
true, yeah.
again, binigyan ko siya ng another, which is, nakuha niya na, he gets it.
Mm.
And you can, anything can be, anything is achievable if you just start. So, yun yung
Yeah, I
sinasabi.
love that. I love that. I always say that in my podcast. And of course, no, when it comes to personal branding, definitely hindi siya kaagad parang eureka moment na, no, I will do this personal branding stuff. Meron po ba kayong mga inspirations na finalo nyo or may mga big mga mentors who taught this
Yes,
idea to you?
actually, yung inspiration ko talaga is si Steve Jobs, because so
Oh.
ito na lang, so when you think of Steve Jobs, you think of Apple. When you
Yeah.
think of Apple, you think of Steve Jobs. So he made himself known by building a product which is aligned with what he believed, that sabi niya that people is actually good. Bigyan mo lang sila ng bigyan mo lang sila ng gamit or ng tools, and they will do great. That is why, that's the idealism, that's a philosophy of Steve Jobs. So now he was able to build that brand, he was able to build that community. So
Oh.
but by following the philosophy, his own philosophy, and then people followed him and then rallied behind him, and then until now, kahit wala si Steve Jobs, still
Yeah.
hindi si Apple. That's the sign of thinking differently, of not being normal, of not being boring. Think differently. That's Apple, that's Steve Jobs.
Wow. So now I'm curious din po, no. What is your ano po tagline sa Automate? Meaning with the ano?
Actually, tagline is, as an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
yun yung isang bagay na kailangan natin kailangan i-establish, but I am open for modifications along the way. So my tagline now is 10x your business. But
Wow.
along the way, as we mature, we should be able to open, or being open to for change. We should be able to being open for next opportunity, that
Yeah.
that we believe na ito yung next opportunity, ito yung tama gagawin ko, so let's change his modifications, adjust. So yeah, you should be willing to do that.
Yeah, I like that idea, no? Kasi as we grow older, nag-iiba yung ano din natin, insights, beliefs. So, it must also reflect with our brand. So, as we grow, our brand will also grow with us. So, tama po kayo. And maganda
Exactly.
yung tagline nyo, ha? 10x, parang ano, Grant Cardone, tama ba? It's all about parang doing and producing results.
Yes,
10x.
10x,
And,
10x the actions, 10x the effort. Yeah.
yeah, that's wonderful. So, ngayon po 'no, isa rin po kayo dun sa mga known personalities dito sa Philippines when it comes to creating automations. And may bago nga kayong ano, parang ni-launch na program recently na nag-register din ako doon kasi it's a good program, meron kang free trial. And this program is complete na from end-to-end automation. So ngayon, we just want to relate this 'no, how how was your personal branding be able to help you sharing this message about automation, and ano po ba yung similarities niya or difference niya when it comes to automation sa business?
And
Ayan.
personal branding.
Yeah.
So, ano yung correlation, o ano yung correlation ng personal branding at saka sa automations? I think for me, it hindi natin siya ma-compare, because personal branding is a human characteristic,
Mhm.
wherein automations, it's something sort of a machine. So
Oh.
yeah, I can think of any comparison for personal branding, and yeah, if that is your questions, if I get that correctly. So
Yeah,
yeah, I cannot compare with the automations and personal branding.
yun po. Paano po pala kayo nag-start with these automations, uh,
Ah, okay.
career?
So ganito. When like 3 years ago, I was very very active ako sa multi-level marketing. So nasa multi-level marketing industry talaga ako.
Mm.
So one day, I saw an ad dito sa Facebook na parang they're selling something, and then again, nung 3 years ago pala, wala akong idea about freelancing, about digital marketing, because pag focus tayo talaga isang bagay, doon lang tayo na-focus. Pag mag-transfer tayo sa iba, it will open up an opportunity like sa law of attractions. But
Mhm.
then, I was very focused on multi-level marketing, so that's why I didn't know about digital marketing, freelancing. So going back again, so I saw an ad about selling something, and then clinic ko siya, and then it goes directly to sa messenger, and then messenger, hindi ko siya pinansin, and then nagulat ako nung na after 2 days, 1 day, 3 days, may mga messages siya. So which is, I believe it's a human kuan siya, agent andun, but it's automations na nung nakita ko yun, nakita ko talaga yun, sabi ko, I will be on the top of this, on this thing, whatever it is. Kasi it's really, kasi alam natin yung messenger app is it's an app that is widely used by I think ng mga tao, which is billion of users per month. So yun, the thing is then messenger is a person, it's super personalized. So when I open this message, so I kind of like I have to open it because it's personalized, and messenger. So inopen ko siya until parang yung curiosity ko, sabi ko, wow, this is really good. So and then to cut the long story short, I studied it, and then I applied to my business. So I was able to grow my online business. I would say online business kasi andito sa Australia, and then ando yung business ko sa Pilipinas. So
Wow.
I applied automations, kasi pinag-aralan ko siya, in-apply ko siya sa business ko, at saka I was able to build a big team sa multi-level marketing ko. So umabot ako ng 500,000 income using that automations, because
Oh.
I did automated invitation process, I did automated onboarding process, I did automated training for my downlines, and tinuturuan ko yung mga uplines ko dati. So, and then nagluko yung company, hindi kami binayaran ng commission. Like sa akin, under my team is mga 200,000 pa. So, ginawa ko, nag-quit ako sa company na yon, nag-stop ako. And then, because sabi ko kanina, we should be able we should be open for any opportunities that may come our way. So ito yung umpisa. Little did I know that that was the start of my digital marketing journey. So again, sabi ko, nakita ko yung mga groups na, kasi it will open up an opportunities like an law of attractions if you focus on that thing. So nakafocus na ako sa digital marketing, nakita ko, may freelancer pala, may freelancing pala, kasi hindi ko alam talaga, hindi ko alam. So freelancing, and then nasabi ko, I will be a top go-to guy when it comes to automation. So again, pinag-aralan ko talaga, since I had the deep experience sa automations using my team, using my business, madali na lang sa akin yun, parang naka-adapt na ako. So I started teaching free. Yun yung umpisa ng personal branding ko. So nag-create ng group, and then nag-apply ako ng certifications. I have 3 certification from the company: MiniChat, educator, agency partner, and messenger expert. So and then yun nag-branch out ako from digital marketing to freelancing. So dun it opens up a lot of opportunity. So again, I have to tell you guys na if you are on that thing, whatever you are doing, it's not the end. It's not the end of the learning process, because we should be able to update ourselves, to be able to be willing to learn new things, because kasi sabihin natin na expert, hindi pa talaga tayo expert. Hindi pa tayo expert kasi there are certain steps in the process, in the pipelines, that you need to go if you want to be on the top of your game. So to cut the story short, that's the process. That's the whole story of me,
Nice.
from the scratch, and then goes to like, hey, when you hear Benji Malinaw, oh, he's a chatbot guy. And then yung tagline ko, 'di ba, kanina sabi ko 10x your business using ads, because I did those ads dun sa business ko, ads, biz and funnel. So hindi ko siya pinocus lang talaga sa ads and funnel kasi na-inlove ako dito sa automation, sa messenger marketing and the ad automations. But I teach also ads and funnel then, but I didn't focus to that. That's why hindi ako maano na hey funnel, hey ads, but yeah.
Nice, nice. It's an inspiring story and I believe marami nakaka-relate dito eh. Yung iba nga, once they experience setback, it's really hard to get up and rise again. So it's nice that from your story, nakabawi, no? Even though may nangyari before na hindi maganda, it's always being that intentional. And then I love how you manifested things. Hindi lang basta manifestation na alam mo gusto mo. It's something that you have this desire, will, and of course you take action. Kasi hindi lahat no na na-achieve yan kasi nga in the process, meron lang silang desire, they have the will, but not all will take the action. So very important 'yon. So si Sir Benji, nag-aral talaga siya and you see no, parang pareho kami din way back 2017 I started with network marketing.
Oh,
And
I
talagang
love.
makikita mo talaga yung journey na ako before, wala talaga akong background with anything about this. I'm an engineer by profession, pero it's about the learning. It's Kaizen, continuous growth, and never stop because the opportunities will never be lost. It's everywhere. We must need to have this abundance mindset. Kasi nga, especially nowadays, you need to open your eyes. That's why I'm sharing with you these podcast episodes. Opportunities are everywhere. These people are sharing it with you now, of course, for free, and listen to them because they made it happen. And very important, no? That's why I'm happy to have these people in our podcast. This is our podcast. So, ang ganda ng journey, ang ganda ng pinagdaanan. So, as we cap off,
Thank
no,
you.
I love this question because this question is something that I want to share with you guys. Kung paano yung pananaw nila dito. What is the meaning or what is your definition of course, meaningful success, sir?
I love that. So actually, yung binigyan natin sila ng hint kanina kasi na-excite ako. So pero sabi ko ulit, I will be sharing this in this during the interviews. Well, um ulitin ko ulit, what's for me is a meaningful success. So I think in my own definitions, and not my own definition because I really invent, kumbaga sabi nga sa nabasa ko, I really invent. I just borrow someone else's knowledge by reading a books or something like that. So again, my understanding of meaningful success is the progressive realizations of a worthy ideal. So if you is working toward a predetermined success or a predetermined goal and knows you are going and you are a success, and if you are not doing it even though you know you have a goal, and you are a failure. So there's a survey made one time that that covered a lot of people, working people. So so may nagtanong sa kanila, sabi ng nagtatanong, so why do you get up in the morning? 19 out of 20 ang sabi nila, I go out in the morning because everyone is doing it. That's why that's why I go to work, because everyone is doing it. So now let's get back to the definitions of success. Yung sabi ko kanina, who succeeds? The only man who succeeds is the man who is progressively realizing a worthy ideal. So he's the man. He's the person who says, I'm going to be this, and then he begins to work towards that goal. So kung sabi ko sa inyo sino yung successful, well, a success is a school teacher who is teaching because that's what she wanted to do. The success is the woman who is wife and a mother kasi yan yung gusto niya. a success is a salesman na top-notch salesman kasi yun yung gusto niya ulit. A success is anyone na doing deliberately predetermined job because yan yung gusto niya. So again, in some short lang na ano is if you are if you are doing a predetermined job, a predetermined goal, and then you're doing it, and then that's a meaningful success. Kasi sabihin natin, your success may differ to other people. Yes, because even though sabihin natin, even though I am sabihin din, I am a balut vendor, but ito yung gusto kong gawin. And well then, hindi mo sabihin na he's a failure. Kung yan yung gusto niyang gawin at inumpisahan niya at ginawa niya, then successful siya. So, yan yung if you are doing a predetermined job, a predetermined goal, and then if you are doing it, you are a success, my friend, and that's a meaningful success.
Wow. Nice, nice. Parang I was recalling the idea of ikigai, having this something, something you want to do, you are passionate about, this is profitable for you, and this is something that can help people, and then this is already something that is familiar. You kasi you've been doing this for a long time, ano na siya, piece of cake. So this ikigai lifestyle. And then, yeah, success is also about more of not comparison, not competition, but
Yes.
creation. Doing this, you have this predetermined goal, you will do everything what you need to do, whatever it takes to achieve that,
Exactly.
you said, predetermined goal. And this is a journey that you must not stop. You just keep on moving forward, and yeah, having that ikigai lifestyle is definitely worth it. In the end, it's about progression and success. It's
It's
like,
about predetermined goal, and of course kailangan may goal ka sa buhay. Kasi kung wala tayong goal sa buhay, hindi from point A to point B, hindi natin marating yung point B na yon kung wala tayong kumbaga mapa, blueprint.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the blueprint or map. Thank you for that. And definitely one for the books, yung ibig sabihin ng meaningful success. And yeah, we're now nearing the end and just want to learn more how this audience of mine can connect with you, follow you, or with any platforms that you have right now na ano, pwede po nila kayong ma-check out or to connect or follow you po. You have any offerings, you can freely share it now po.
First, gusto ko lang sabihin talaga na what you did is really and it's very inspirational. So, kahit ako na-inspire ako sa'yo, so like doing this 100 thing and then nagawa mo kahit although yung time medyo hindi nakakaano, but you still doing it. And I think it's really, kumbaga, behind behind that woman na nakaupo ngayon, there's really a big something na big something going on. Na if I were to open your head and I see that, that nerve, I think I could say the whole big plans. So thank you so much for being inspiration sa iba din. And yeah, you can message me na lang anytime. And then yeah, no promotional this time, but you can message me anytime, connect with me, say
Yeah.
hi. And yeah, I love to connect.
Nice. So you can just check his Facebook page, message Sir Benji Malinaw. I'll share his right name here somewhere here, and then of course in the title of these podcast interviews. And yeah, you can check his automate 10x your business using chatbot and ads and funnels. He also has his Facebook page. So thank you, Sir Benji, for being here with us now, sharing your golden nuggets, your story, your wisdom, and your insights. Definitely very inspiring po for my audience who are mainly those who are millennials, mga nasa corporate job, and now they are looking for ways to really move forward their lives, especially during this time. It's time to bounce back and rise up
Yes.
despite
Yes.
this situation of ours. Kaya natin to in God's
Kaya
grace
natin
and
'to.
mercy. So again, as I always say, you don't need to be great to start, my friend. You just need to start to be great. Sinabi din yan ni Sir
Oh,
Benji
love that.
kanina. So remember
Love
that, ha? And everything I lift up to our God above. Here's Jesus. Thank you everyone for watching this podcast interview. Thank you, Sir Benji, for being with us. So God bless you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your support in this podcast episode. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow our podcast channels. See you in our next episode. God bless you.